Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you very well.
Can you see me?
Yes. Good.
Okay, Hoey. Okay, let's go.
지난해 한국을 방문하셨을 때 한국 청년들의 삶에 대해서 이야기를 많이 해주셨습니다. 현재 우리나라의 청년 창업 비율이 중국과 베트남과 비교해 매우 낮은데요. 실패가 두려워 창업에 대한 고민만 하다가 포기를 하는 경우가 많아서인 것 같습니다. 좋은 아이디어를 갖고 창업을 고민만 하는 청년들에게 조언을 해주신다면?
Well, it is disappointing about young Koreans because many of them, a large percentage of them, now want to work for the government. They want a safe, what they think is a safe, secure job. Korea will never be a great country as long as everybody wants to work for the government and is looking for safe, secure jobs. Korea had a huge period of growth and innovation. Japan did, America did. Those countries were inhabited by and driven by people who were ambitious and took risk and helped build the economy and the country. Countries that go to work for the government usually go into decline.
What's your recommendation to a young person who wants to start a company but doesn't have any revolutionary ideas?
Well, you should never start a company unless you have a good idea. You should never do anything unless you have a good idea. You should not write a book or play football or anything without a good idea. Wait until you have a good idea that you know is going to work and you know a lot about it. Then start your company. Don't listen to other people, but listen to yourself. But don't do it. Do not do it unless you yourself have a huge passion to start the company. It will not work otherwise.
만약 당신의 자녀가 창업을 한다 그러면 응원을 해주실 건가요? 아니면 반대를 하실 건가요? 그 이유는 무엇인가요?
I would not encourage anybody unless they have a good idea which they know themselves is going to work and about which they know a great deal. Nobody will succeed, and first of all, unless they know a whole great deal, a huge amount about what they're doing. And second, they must have a passion. Most people who start companies fail. Most people who do anything fail. So the only ones that work, and they're not many, are the ones who are driven with a lot of passion and a huge amount of knowledge. Otherwise, they fail, and most people fail.
많은 청년들이 길을 잃고 공무원 시험에만 몰두하는 등 헤매이는 경우가 있습니다. 앞으로 경쟁이 더 심해지는 사회에서 경쟁력을 갖추려면 무엇을 해야 할까요?
Well, that's a very difficult question, not just for young people, for everybody. Many people never find what they want, what they love. Many people do what their friends do, what their professors do, their teachers, their parents. You know, they listen to other people. They do what is popular. That is not the way. Now, it's hard to find what you love. Some people know when they're young they want to be a clothing designer. Some people know when they're young they want to play football. Some people know they love cars when they're young. But most of us do not know what we really want to do. And that's the problem. How do you find out? Well, if you already know, then you're ahead of many people. But what you can do is, if you go into a doctor's office and there are 500 magazines, which ones would you read? If you turn on the television, what kind of programs would you watch? If you go to the internet, what are the places you go? Do you go to the websites about cars? Do you go about food? What do you read and think about and watch all the time? That's a beginning of what your own passion might be. I never go to a website about clothes, but some people always go to the websites about clothes. So start to watch your own life, see what you do, what you love, and where your passions are. And then start to figure out, oh, well, I must love clothes. So what do I do now? And then start to figure out what it is about clothes you love the most, and start pursuing it in that way. It's not easy, but try to focus. Ask your friend. Maybe they notice something about you. Maybe they're always saying, you know, he is always talking about food. What's wrong with him? Well, that's what's wrong with you. You love food, and you know a lot about it. So maybe you should pursue a career in food, or fashion, or cars, or whatever it is. Nobody can tell you except you yourself. And if everybody laughs at you, and if you're really doing the right thing, then you know you're doing the right thing. But you have to figure it out. I cannot do it for you. Nobody can do it for you. And it is a serious problem that many people never pursue what they love. Many people wake up when they're 75 years old and say, I always loved coffee, but I never did it. I always dreamed about this, but I never did it. That's very sad.
So finding passions first.
It's better to do it and fail than not do it.
Right.
And by the way, if you fail, you will learn a lot. And maybe you will do it again, and you will succeed the second time or the third time.
Okay.
한국의 대학생들은 대학에서 학문을 쌓기보다는 취업을 위한 스펙을 쌓기 위해 노력을 하고 있습니다. 이러한 한국의 특수한 상황에서 대학이란 성공을 위한 필수적인 조건일까요? 만약 아니라면 어떠한 방법이 있을까요?
No. University education is not at all a must. There are many people who are very successful without a university education. University education can be good. It can teach you about yourself, about the world, about life. But you do not have to have a university education. Many people would be better off traveling to see the world. Many people would be better off having jobs in different countries or different fields to learn. No, a university education has become, in America and many other countries, something that people think they need to get a job. It may help you get a job. It will not help you succeed. Only you are going to make yourself successful. 100 years ago in America, most people did not have even finished secondary school. Most finished school when they were 17 or 18. Then it became popular to have a university education because people who went to university were successful. But now everybody goes to university. Many people who go to university, many university education in America are hopeless, are no good at all. So no, you do not have to go to university to be successful.
Do you think the government should encourage young people to set up startups, set up businesses, new companies?
Well, usually when the government gets involved in something that doesn't have a great future, yeah, maybe a few would do well. Sure, if people have a very good idea and they need money and help, wherever they can get money, and if the government will provide capital, it's good. But I don't think that many government bureaucrats can decide where the best use of money is. It's got to come from the kids themselves. The crazy young people are the ones who are going to have the best ideas. And if they can go and raise money, then they will be successful. In that sense, the government should encourage investment in new ideas and new actions. 150 years ago in America, America gave people land to come to America. They would give it to you. If you will come with a good idea and work, we will give you land to help you succeed. In Singapore, 60 years ago, they begged people to come, smart, educated, successful people. And they came, and Singapore became an extremely successful country. So if you give people the right incentives and the right atmosphere, they will come and they will do things. But when America was begging people to come, they didn't tell them what to do. They just said, come. We'll give you the land and you do it. Singapore said, we will help you. They didn't tell people what to do. The ideas had to come from the people. Those are the successful people. How many government bureaucrats can tell you how to make a company and what company to build? If they were so smart, they wouldn't be working for the government.
마지막으로 미래를 이끌어갈 수많은 학생들 그리고 청년들에게 한 말씀 해주세요.
Learn another language. Many South Korean young people do learn another language, but everybody should learn another language or two. And second, all young South Koreans should spend a year or two outside of South Korea. They will learn a lot about themselves. They will learn a lot about South Korea if they spend a year or two away. You will learn more about your own country by living outside of your country. And South Korea is a very isolated, closed society, economy, and country. And so all young people should spend a couple of years somewhere else, in school, working, whatever, doing whatever they want to. The government should encourage it. It will go a long way towards teaching South Koreans about their own country. It will teach South Korea about the world, and it will change South Korea in very positive ways.
Thank you very much.
My advice to South Koreans is leave.
Leave the country.
Yeah, but you can come back. When you come back, you'll be a much better citizen. A much better citizen. You'll be a better citizen, and South Korea will be better too. So learn a language and leave.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's been an honor.
Thank you.
talk
It's
to you.
my honor. My honor. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.